the first map will be Sylphid, the second map will be Roadkill, and the third map will be Aztec again. So decider match. So what score do you predict, Mr. Mazur?
2-1 in favor of TerrOr, although I'm not sure because Avi-Love, from what he wrote, his best matchup currently, and I don't know on what kind of skill level he's currently of his game earlier, but I remember he was quite good. But I think that TerrOr is more active recently.
Oh yeah.
Maybe for a longer period of time. So TerrOr might take it 2-1.
I think Mr. Avi came back to Brood War just for BSL ladder stage. He played like a lot of games because he qualified on 2 nicknames for the Pro League. but yeah, he said on Foreigner Brood War, I think that he didn't play any game after the ladder stage. But I think you can't forget how to play ZVT. It's easier than ZVZ, especially looking that he is very macro-oriented player. So I will make a game for guys. I'm wondering what turn rate.
No idea.
So maybe we can like look at the profile a little bit more because we didn't spend enough time on them. What are... Because we asked if players are for race picking, if Blizzard would add something like race picking that you can play like PvZ, ZVT and ZVZ ZVT for example. If they are for if they would like to see that, and Mr. Avi said absolutely, and Mr. TerrOr said race pickers are lame. Yeah, so different answers from this.
Yeah, because like we were talking earlier, Avi, I think, is a race speaker and plays TVZ or played.
And it would be easier for him to practice TVZ if they would be race picking, right? And if they would like add something like that, you could be race speaker forever.
Sylphid.
Securing Charlie, thank you for your host. Thank you everyone for your follows, for your donations, bits. I'm really appreciating that. Avi is saying had to open map in JPG or the second monitor. I'm ready now. So okay, good luck, have fun. Game number 1. Avi-Love versus TerrOr.
And we're starting game number 1 of the final best of 3 between Avi-Love and TerrOr. Sylphid. Top position, Teal, Zerg, Avi-Love. Purple Terran, the bottom right position. So let's see how the matchup will go. Maybe before something will start to happen in this game, I will ask you, Zero. Are you planning to go in December to the LAN party in Torung?
I would like to go very much. I mean, the guy who is organizing that asked me if I would like to stream it, but it had to be on January 1st, and I agreed. But now he moved it to December, and I have a BSL cast scheduled on that time, so maybe I will find some replacement, but I don't think I will be able to do it. But I will try. I will try to think about it, because now this is the first cast of BSL. I want to see if everything will work good, and if I will establish everything, I might be able to think about now.
Because
like,
the prize pool is really impressive. It's like
Yeah.
$2,000.
$2,000, not złotych.
Yeah, it's for first place. I think 3,000 zlotys, so it's less than $1,000. But the total prize pool is, I think, 2,000.
Oh my god! So that's very high. So it's
Yeah.
maybe I should like leave BSL and start practicing.
Yeah, I'm thinking if going there also. And there is even a prize, some kind of prize pool for the 5th place, I think, and 6th.
Oh, so it's for me. So for travel costs.
Me and for me.
Yeah, so we will have money for the hotel and travel costs.
Yeah. Okay, but back to the game. We see a 12 hatchery by Avi-Love and barracks in the main by TerrOr. So probably fast expansion right after the barracks will end.
And a little bit greedier opening from our Zerg. He added like one more drone before the spawning pool. Small advantage. And I don't see a lot of ZVT on this map. It looks pretty hard to secure your third base like in the another respawn, but overall there are nice places to expand when you have your cliff, and it's easier to defend against drop and stuff, so there are a lot of possibilities on this map.
But it is a pretty flat map because you have only how much? 2 expansions, 3 expansions with a cliff.
Yeah, you are right. I mean, this is a small cliff. I think this place like the green area. This is also like the cliff, but it's not the real cliff, because you can see from the bottom, right, what is happening.
It's totally visible, and it's so small that, for example, push with tanks will just kill it from the low ground. But to be frank, same goes for the expansions with the cliff.
And we are after the poll, and 75% people are voting for Avi-Love and 25% for TerrOr. So there is a lot of pressure on Avi-Love right now. He needs to meet the expectations. Very nice scouting with the SCV for such a long time. Six links are trying to deny the scouting.
It's crucial to know the layer timing and the spire, if the spire will go.
Yeah, as long as you have this SCV, you are not allowing Zerg to make hit raise then, for example, if he would like to go for something weird.
But Avi said that his favorite unit is Mutalisk, so we could anticipate that he will go with Muta.
But yeah, you are right, and I think that in the previous season he won with TerrOr. I remember that game he won with TerrOr on Circuit Breaker when he went Mutalisks, and then after the Mutalisks straight into Ultralisks. So let's see if this will be his
This might be similar because we have on the fast evolution chamber.
Yeah, that's how I reminded that this quick evolution. Let's see if he will make the upgrade.
So you say that he likes crazy Zerg?
Yeah, and it was very effective in his hands, this build.
If this won't be scouted, this might be really crucial because there
is nothing to defend.
Carapace, for the ultras at the early stage, really a pain for the Terran player. Let's see.
Oh, but this links with the medics, there is nothing to hold against it. GG, I guess.
Yeah.
This was quicker than I expected.
Yeah. It reminds me of the first game, Taito versus TerrOr.
TerrOr sneaked few Marines before the Overload was able to see that. And now everything is dying. GG. Well done by Mr. TerrOr, I would say.
I don't know how he did it because there's an Overlord, so he supposed to see, should see.
Yeah, but
Shield
there
and
is
Firebat.
like... Yeah, the Firebats are beefy. They are goes to against drones.
But the drones killed one, so those are hero suicidal drones.
he goes suicidal. Yeah. And 1-0 for our Terran player.
I anticipated something a little bit more from this game.
So TerrOr is taking set number 1. Another game will be on Roadkill.
I think that TerrOr wrote that this is his favorite map, alongside with Lost Temple. Figures he's a Terran player. Each and every Terran player like that stupid map.
So he said that Roadkill is his favorite map.
Yeah, I think that he wrote that LT/Roadkill.
Oh yeah, you're right. Lost Temple and Roadkill. Huh. So this is a TerrOr map. It's not a good news for Avi-Love fans, which are 75% of you boys. Based on 8 votes. Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready, Mr. Mazur?
I think we're ready to go.
Okay. Game number 2 on Roadkill. Avi-Love versus TerrOr.
And here we go. Game number 2. There is 1 up and 1-0 up and spouts as the brown Terran, whereas on the middle left position as the blue Zerg. So close position, you might say.
Yeah, this would be pretty good position for Avi because of because he will have Overload on position to see Marines, just like he said he had before. but it can't stop TerrOr from killing you. This was a very sneaky move out of our Peruvian Terran.
That showed how those small and tiny things count in Brood War. Front of the TerrOr's base would just enable Avi to survive. So
yeah, he needs to bring some good game because it will not be easy to kill TerrOr. He is too much of experience of a Terran to like just win with like straight 9 pull or something like that. It has to be sophisticated all in if he wants to win with all in or very good stable game, just as Tai2 showed to us on Aztec.
See another 12 hatch expansion. I think that Avi will try the same build again because he didn't show his full potential. See how nicely he scouted for any kind of racks in front.
Oh, I thought he want to go for the mineral only expansion just as Killer against Mind. I don't know if you've been watching this series but Killer was starting to... I thought that it will be new meta. He went for third hatchery in third expansion every time against Mind. This was weird for me and this game was relatively close.
Not too common.
Not too common, yeah. And especially in like KSL.
I want to ask how the game ended because I didn't see it. The games where Protoss players play.
And fast expansion.
Oh, nice SCV snipe.
Yeah, that's very important. Another STV has to be pulled to just for scouting. And fast tech from Avi, so he will base his win on the micro probably of his favorite unit.
So he will play a different builder than the last game.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if TerrOr will decide to go maybe for fast +1 upgrade, because we saw that he's playing second barracks very quickly recently. Yeah, Mr. Foxhan is giving you answer for the questions which Mr. Foxhan wasn't able to fit into the profiles. So these are very interesting answers from the players. We have it for all the 28 players, so don't forget to stay tuned.
And we see a Hydralisk then. But the question is, will the SCV... And it sees it.
So it might be only for STV, this Hydralisk then, or... Huh.
I think that...
There are 200 minerals, so it might be it.
And yeah. Lurker aspect is on the way.
Oh, this STV will not... Oh, how much until the speed? There should be already.
But I think that TerrOr wants to scout if Avi decided to Hydraulics then.
Yeah, because he could cancel it and then go for Mutalisks very quickly. But I don't know why this build would have to be so threatening for TerrOr, because if he will move out with, for example, 10 Marines or 11 Marines and 2 Medics, he should be...
Queen's Nest?
Queen's Nest, I was wondering if the CV that scouted that. But I wanted to say that I think TerrOr still have this game in his hands. He can stay on the high ground and just be happy that he is there.
But now he has to be afraid of a counterattack. Just to have it in mind, because that Zergling speed really crucial. And we see the first lurker, second and third.
So this is effort, right? Effort build from Avi-Love.
I saw only one game where effort played like this.
I mean, in the finals he played like this against Flash on Sulfit. I think 2 hatch Queen's Nest, and it is just after the scan, so TerrOr will not see this Queen's Nest. This hive being morphed. A little bit more drones. 4 lurkers overall. Huh, so he might be able to apply some pressure. But he can't lose like 3 lurkers for that.
Yeah, but look at those 2 bunkers just ready.
Yeah. And he already have a factory and starport tech.
I really like to see this kind of play in the early game, because you can see the... Oh, I wanted to say good micro by Terran.
And he's adding third bunker even. I'm wondering if Avi will go for it before the Defiler. But the vessel will be very important unit in this build. There will be not too many... Oh, now he sees the hive and now he knows that what is coming for him.
really like this build. I like that Avi didn't commit to the attack.
Yeah, but with the vessel, there will be drop first, but with the vessel, the tank will have some time to push these lurkers away, and every meter, every centimeter which TerrOr is gaining for the map is precious for him, because there will be this area you need to throw the Dark Swarm. There are even links ready for the drop. The fire mount is on point.
Have 10 lurkers. That's a significant force.
Oh, and just when drop is coming, the links are going for the attack, so it will be devastating drop from Mr. TerrOr, and it might be the game-ending move because there is nothing in the main base. Oh my god, and
First defilers out.
yeah. The fire is out, but how will he defend against this Marines and Medic army? Oh, it was easier than I expected. And the fire
vessel
is
is
on
out.
position. Yeah, vessel is out, but the fire is on position. And the consume is ready. Oh my god, I can't believe it worked. All the Marines are dying. TerrOr is not paying attention, but there will be mines. So he should send some links first, because there are only 5 lurkers left. In the main base the drop is doing so much damage. Oh, there is adrenaline maybe.
Defilers died from 1 irradiate.
Both defilers. So I think this was very crucial to have both of these defilers on the map. Welcome,
And we
Mr.
see another
Murahai.
drop.
Yeah, another drop, and first drop did so much damage that I think he will hold it. But Avi badly needs one more defiler.
And we can. I think that Avi can feel that he doesn't have the Spire upgrade to do some scourges to kill those vessels. Oh, nice drag.
There will be some more lurkers. Overall we will have 5, so maybe with excellent swarm he still will have a chance, but if he wants to win he have to do it right now.
But look, both players bank a little bit cash, so Avi could go with another expansion without any problem.
Yeah, definitely. And try to keep TerrOr busy in the natural base. So it's definitely an option, but I think he's just committing everything to this attack. Oh, this minefield might be very dangerous. Oh my godness. Oh, but 2 lurkers will burrow in a good position. Oh, even one is... Oh, but the firebats cleared it. I didn't expect that. Poor Mr. Avi is being pushed away. 40 supply,
Airbus
36, 92. 2 defilers with high amount of energy, but it's rough. It's hard for our reserve player. Oh, and even 3 vessels.
The lack of Scourge is really crucial here.
Oh, the Plague! That's
Nice.
one way to deal with the vessels, but unfortunately there will be no more swarms. Yeah, but you are right, he could go for another expansion. So evolution
Is going
chamber.
for a second starport.
So this is effort build, 11 drones. Oh, there are more now, so. Oh.
Oh.
It happened before, so don't panic.
But it, oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, it will be fine. Oh, 3 more defilers.
But still, the problem is that there's no scourges, so
How poor Avi can deal with these vessels, with these drops. It's almost impossible. Maybe with a drop to the main base with a swarm, he could have done something.
look, two lurkers are in the main, in the mineral field.
Yeah, because of a drop coming, so Avi felt this very well. This links denied 4th base, so definitely something. Oh, and he was able to sneak through 2 lurkers, 1 defiler, and he will connect with this link, so maybe he will do something.
Ego, but not the whole group. Only 2 units were plagued. Battle cruisers operational in a moment.
And I don't see a way how Avi could deal with battle cruisers. I just don't think he will have enough gas to deal with them. But now probably the final attack from Mr. Avi.
6 firebats.
Yeah. It's
I got that.
devastating. Oh, plague on all firebats. That's good. But the mines are better.
Oh my god.
Oh. So he cleared.
But there's 2 controls group of bio in front of his main.
But he will be able to defend it, but he should try to defend maybe 3rd base. Oh, which is just started. But I think Battlecruiser will be the killing blow. It's 111 gas. You have no chance to kill Battlecruiser.
That's gas like gas, but 5 vessels versus no scourge.
Oh, this Plague might be good. Oh, I thought it will be 156 against 54 supply. Poor Avi-Love. He's fighting as good as he can, but we know how this game will end, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
+1 upgrades for the car base, so these units are exchanging relatively good, but it's just too much of a terrain.
I really like this build order, but I'm trying to figure out where Avi did here.
I think when he allowed to die with his 2 first defilers to 1 irradiate.
Yeah, because those defilers were in front of his main, so he could pressure all the time. TerrOr wouldn't be able to do a dropship, or maybe even if he would still have to have a big army to defend.
Yeah, so it would be definitely better for him because he would be able to apply pressure for at least 1 or 2 more minutes with this defiler. This battlecruiser. There are 2 battlecruisers in the main base of Mr. Avi.
One. Okay, here's the second one.
Oh, 3 Hydralisks. Can we win with battlecruiser? And if Avi would deny TerrOr his bases, maybe there would be a chance, but I don't know.
But he denied the top right position, the middle right position also by 1 link, with 1 link. A good job with that, but
Yeah, these are the small victories, but compared to the larger picture, it doesn't matter a lot because TerrOr gonna have too good of a position. Oh, there will be even a drop. Even the upgrades are pretty good for Avi compared to TerrOr. Oh, yeah. The spawning pool, the most important building, is going down. And Avi will try to hold it. He should be able to clear the ground army, but there is nothing to kill 2 battlecruisers. There you go.
and on the Hatchery and Hive.
Yeah. GG from Avi-Love. Good luck in the round of 16. Really well done. Really well done by TerrOr.
Really, yeah.
So TerrOr is advancing and he is winning the game number 2 also here. So TerrOr 2-0. First match on Sulfit, second match on Roadkill, and he is the one who is advancing to the round of 16 and joining Tai2 from the Group D. So in the Pro League right now we will have Dandy, Koget, Eonzek, DeWalt, Tai2 and TerrOr. Very good